100,000 people at $40, 4 million right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, good. Crush that. I'm gonna go over that with you guys. And there's just been so much that has gone on in the first 2 weeks of this series. All right, guys, welcome back to Adam and I's series of scaling an agency from $0 all the way to $1 million in 2025. We have an Uber on the way. It's a $4 Uber to a coffee shop from the Mesa airport. Almost we're going to walk with all of our fucking suitcases to the coffee shop, but then we checked the Uber, it was $4. We're like, fuck it. $4 is not worth a 37-minute walk for us. So headed over to the coffee shop, straight from the airport. Don't have a ride back to the crib. Gonna get some work done. We're back in Arizona. Hopefully we get our asses back to Utah pretty quick. I know you guys saw last episode. It's probably like, you're probably like, damn, like no way that they didn't sign those guys. So we're kind of in the same boat as you. Trying to figure it out. Probably will take some time. It's the reality of like getting big, large deals for multiple people all at once within one entity. It's like they have to have a lot of discussions. Me and Adam have to have a lot of discussions, crunch numbers for everything to make sense. We're gonna have to travel to Hawaii for Tyson. We're gonna have to be traveling to Utah pretty consistently. So it's a big deal if everything goes through, especially with Bob, which is Will's dad, that, you know, we might not have put a lot of that meeting in yesterday's episode, and that's just because a lot of sensitive information in that meeting, and we're just being considerate of that. So that being said, we did meet with Bob. We did have multiple meetings with Brock, Tyson, Noah, Will's, Jake, about getting everything started for the personal brands for all those guys and having them be the vehicles for pushing content that all lead to the same thing, which is the grit. So that's the update. We're back in Arizona. Got to get to this fucking coffee shop. Uber's on the way. All right, guys, we are back at my apartment. I have to hop on this onboarding call right now for a new student. So let's just get that done right now. What's up, Gabe? How's it going? Can you hear me?
Can you hear me like this?
Yeah, I can now.
Okay, I'll just do that instead.
What's going on, brother? How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm excellent, man.
Yeah, I've been seeing the series, man. It's been sick so far. I've been loving it.
Thanks, brother. I appreciate you. Oh, I love onboarding calls like that. I love working with students like that. It's the best. Okay, so updates for the series. First of all, shout out to you, Gabe. I think you're watching this because you said you watched the series videos, so shout out to you. We got back from Utah. We might have to go back to Utah soon. First of all, let's talk about the rollout of Will's and Jake's videos. So Jake uploaded his day in a life yesterday. We're finalizing Will's day in a life today, getting Will's day in a life out today. If you guys want to see those videos, just comment below. I'll put their channels in the description. You guys gotta go check out the content we've made for them. I have the best team. Like, if you want to be a part of my team, let me know too, because I need top talent. I need people who want to work their fucking asses off and be around people who also want to do the same and go accomplish big things. If that's you, comment down below. Be a part of my team. I'm looking for people. Anyways, all that's coming out. Today, we are getting MJ's My Story video back, which you guys saw a few episodes ago, which is great. I'm going to go over that with you guys. I want to get her to FaceTime me and give me her live reaction after we show her the video, because I think she's just going to be absolutely blown away by it. We also started short form on Instagram for Jake and Will's. And so today, right now, actually, I'm getting ready to go hit a workout with Colton again. And basically, what Colton and I are going to figure out is basically, I think I want to plan a My Story shoot with him for tomorrow, so we can shoot that tomorrow and you guys can see, again, how we go, get a studio, go set up everything, sit someone down, talk them through it, especially someone who's not comfortable being on camera. I know Colton kind of struggles with that, so you guys can watch me walk him through that. So all that being said, today, workout, plan shoot with Colton, you know, get MJ My Story video back, review that with you guys, get her reaction, whole bunch of stuff going on. If you're just tuning into the series, this is a series of scaling a brand new agency from $0 to $1 million in 2025. Me and my business partner, Adam, who is not here right now, are doing it together. And there's just been so much that has gone on in the first 2 weeks of this series. I absolutely love it. We've been fucking grinding. I'm up till like 1, 2 in the morning talking to AI, doing so much shit, and then, you know, up at 7, 8 every single day. It's a grind, but I absolutely love it. You guys heard me talk about it in yesterday's episode. 2025 is about getting to exhaustion and then pushing yourself only until after you're already exhausted. Pushing past the exhaustion stage is when the results come. You hear people like Kobe Bryant talk about that all the time. It's like, no, I'm going to get to exhaustion and push myself even that much harder. So we're going hard, boys. 2025 is the year of greatness, scaling a brand new company, building the most absolutely killer team. And yeah, I'm just so blessed and so grateful by all of you guys watching and all of you guys who give me good feedback, like Gabe. You guys just saw my onboarding call about the series. So thank you so much for watching. Let's head over to Colton's. All right, so I just got to Colton's. We're about to hit a workout. We're going to hit a workout before we sit down and talk about the shoot that we're going to do with him for his My Story video. Get him kicked off on YouTube, talk about that game plan. He has been thinking a lot since you guys saw him in the last, I think, 3 or 4 episodes ago about what we were discussing as far as getting him to push forward with, totally honing in on fitness, coaching, training, bodybuilding. All that being said, we're gonna go train with him, have a discussion with him afterwards, eat some good food. I brought a steak. I literally have a steak. You guys are probably gonna laugh at me for this one. Brought a steak in the meal prep container. Gonna get that cooked up after the workout, get a nice steak in. A lot of stuff is getting done for me while I'm doing this. The value of having a good team behind you is much more worth than any dollar amount. Even though there's dollar amounts to make that team work and function and they're taken care of, the value of actually having a good team and stuff, that way you're like, when you're doing stuff, going working out, figuring out a deal, doing all this stuff, making food, like there's still stuff getting done and delivered for clients as I'm going out and doing all this, right? So I'm going to emphasize a lot throughout this entire year of 2025, the importance of team, the specialness of it, and that's what's going to build us $1 million business. Not because me or Adam have some kind of special superpower and know how to close $1 million clients. It's because we built a kick-ass team. That's the end of it. So we're here now. We're going to go inside, figure this stuff out, get started.
So this is how I write down my workouts. It is very simple. It's how I understand it. I just like to write the workouts down. This is the order that we're going to do it in. I do not put the sets and reps because I've always trained intuitively how I feel. I know I'm going to do at least 3, shooting for more than 8 reps, probably 8 to 12. We're going to start with pull downs, go wide, get the back really stretched, get a lot of blood in there, try and really stretch it out. That's going to be our warm-up, but also our first exercise. Then we're going to go over to bent over rows. I like to do these dead stop so you can get the momentum out of the way. Really just pull some weight. This is where you just unleash those demons and just really fucking lose your mind. We got a high arsenal row. This one's a little newer, but it's basically a upper back row. You're going to try and pull, get your rear delts, your teres, your traps all involved in that. Then we're going to go to a T-bar row. Simple, old school, close grip, bent over, just pull what you can. Wide, low cable row. Come low, get your lower back to explode. And we're going to finish with rack pulls. It's like a modified deadlift. We're just going to put the bar below our knee and kind of just do a deadlift. You can load up a ton of weight, really fry your back at the end of the workout. That's that, and let's go kill it.
Yeah, good shit. Crush that.
Getting used to it.
Yeah, getting used to it though. Getting used to it. We're going to get you on YouTube, buddy.
Yeah, I'm ready for that. All these influencers, they just know how to push content. They know the game.
Yeah.
They don't have the information.
Yeah.
So Ben has the information on the game. I have the information on the bodybuilding.
Right.
What we're about to do, combining it.
And that's why I work with who I work with, because
It's just
they have the knowledge, right? So it doesn't matter.
You just need to mesh it.
Right.
And just
That's really how I make money. I think people are so confused by it, but it's like, if I get with someone who's been in the game and in any industry, they have the knowledge. They know like the ins and outs of everything, whether it's sales, whether if it's fitness, could be anything.
Mm-hmm.
Tie that through what we do, come in and do authentic storytelling, the ideation, scripting, really build brand, because brand is going to be the asset. And I talked about this in those meetings in Utah. It's like trying to explain to them that the personal brand side of things, because what I just broke down for you with Sam Sulek. If Sam Sulek has 10 million followers, puts gym pump cover t-shirts and tanks up for $40 a pop, converting 0.01% of 10 million, 100,000 people at $40. I mean, 4 million right there.
Yeah.
So it's like, and he wouldn't be able to do that if he didn't have a following. Like, the numbers wouldn't be there. There wouldn't be a number to try to convert 0.01% if he didn't have the content and the following.
I think the scariest thing and the most confusing thing when people try to start, and even for me, is trying to make what they deem as to be like the perfect algorithm for how they're going to push it, when really authenticity is the greatest thing you can push.
You gotta think why what happened with Sam, because he was just like authentic about it. Like
And
he was
every day.
That's what I'm saying. He was consistent every day. Like when Sam Solik you could not go on social media without seeing that guy. Somewhere, some clip, some like.
That's what I think is crazy. For anybody who never even lifted or has touched the gym, they were still seeing him.
Yep. Yeah.
He was reaching audiences that weren't even like, he wasn't ever even trying to touch.
It's just the power of personal brand, man. And that what I was sitting there talking about in those meetings is like 5-10 years, it's gonna be an asset that you no longer can even buy. There's gonna be too many of them. It's gonna be too saturated. It's gonna be like whoever's leading that is leading. Like think about guys in the fitness industry right now who have been doing personal brand, even like when we first started lifting.
Yeah.
Uzoma, like Sadiq, all those guys who were posting on IG, posting like meal plans, trainings, doing coaching. Like they're already doing the thing and making so much money, and now they have this brand. Like they could sell anything now.
Yeah, literally anything. Like.
And they just have it's all organic right there, unless they did ads. Like it's all organic following, and that's who you sell to. It's like, okay, how do I, like for Sam Solik, like how do I get a list of 10 million people to try to sell a product to? You would have to pay out the ass for that.
Yeah.
Like so much money to try to like have literally a list of leads that equate to 10 million people total. But just because he built a social media following, like that's the thing, man.
People try and like quantify like timelines and numbers and all that stuff, when really you just have to be consistent, like you've done, and then 2, 3, 4, 5 years, that's when the payoffs come.
Exactly, because
like,
you know,
down the road, like,
it's funny because like most people don't know how long I have been doing this, but like you know out of anyone, because
Downtown Gilbert with the Downtown Gilbert vlogs
yeah.
on YouTube, buddy.
using the iPhone making YouTube vlogs, gym vlogs, crazy. That's why I think your story is gonna be so powerful for people, especially in the fitness. Like you put that out, I already know everyone around here, especially in Arizona, that's into the fitness shit, that follows you, that knows you, is gonna want that shit. That's kind of our angle too. That's why we'll go tap in with real estate, with salespeople.
Well, I think our biggest working with me is just gonna be creating the brand around me. Like, sure, we'll have different avenues of like income, I guess you'd say.
Yeah.
Even if it's coaching or meal plans or training, but like the biggest asset that we have is just pulling a Sam Solik, I guess, and just building consistently, whether it be like YouTube or Instagram and posting clips, training, like informationals. And just
I was talking to my partner because he's got a 180K in 14 months, and he posts like really motivational kind of gym related stuff, kind of the stuff you see that like you scroll and you see. But I mean, like now he has that, and that's like in his back pocket whenever he wants to like turn that thing on, because he doesn't sell anything, you know what I mean? But like,
but once he wants to,
exactly.
Once he drops like a hint of something or like teases a product or just
But even to take that conversation further, I think YouTube's even that much better. Is it harder? Does it require more resources and time? Yes.
But once you get that,
yeah, that's why Sam Solik, he can print with a $40 product, bro.
People, and you can correct me if I'm wrong because I don't know, but I think people are transitioning more to YouTube and have been.
Yep.
Everybody I know talks about YouTube, uses YouTube, watches YouTube. Like literally everybody is on YouTube. Isn't there like live TV and sports on YouTube now? Like
they have like games on YouTube you can play now.
So I'm saying YouTube did something where people are just like using it a ton more now.
I think YouTube's way more longevity, and that's why I'd rather go out with like the business and go sell YouTube. I'd rather go sell like evergreen YouTube videos that are gonna live forever.
Mm-hmm.
Even like after your channel gets monetized, if you're consistent with it, you grow to that point. Like even for you, bro, like the videos that you could make for YouTube could be so simple. So simple.
Yeah.
Like think about what Sam was doing. He did nothing special, no effects, no editing. Like it was just cuts, lifting cuts, like showing his meal, getting in the car, driving to the gym.
Yeah.
And people want to overcomplicate it. It's like, oh, I don't have enough of this, I don't have enough of that. That's why it's not like, no, you're just focusing too much on the external things and not enough about like what the actual purpose is of you getting on camera. Yeah. What is the actual purpose? Because I talk about a time I was like, me and you, like we did tap in with like a little stupid like vlogs here and there, but like we should have actually been doing this. I think you already know that though.
Yeah.
My story YouTube video, shoot that tomorrow at a gym, break it down tonight on the whiteboard. Go get a whiteboard right now. We'll figure out the video, we'll figure out the training, we'll figure out the meal plan. Your story is too good not to be on YouTube. I think it works.
Was that?
I think it works.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Gotta get
This thing's sturdy as shit too.
You say it's sturdy?
Yeah.
This thing is actually perfect. Whiteboard to scheme. I'm telling you, whiteboarding changes everything. Dude, I'm telling you, if you don't do this shit on a whiteboard, it just doesn't work, man. Like, gotta just leave it up after you scheme it out. We'll scheme out your video for tomorrow, and then we'll do a meal plan, training plan, everything. All right, so I sent you my story video reference frameworks. So basically what you'll do is you'll not copy, but like fill out the framework for yourself. Mainly all these points: where you're born, accomplishments, current work, work history, growing up, childhood, family life, documenting leading 95, sports, schooling, bodybuilding aspirations, where it stemmed from, how you got into the gym, and why bodybuilding. So you'll follow the framework that we have. It's what we use for all these videos, and you'll fill it in, and then after you fill it in, it can be as short as long as you want, but after you do that, it just gives us enough to go into AI and develop like a real script, or like more thorough framework. Basically, when we see you down tomorrow, we won't have you read a script. I'll sit down with you and ask you the questions to start, and then I'll put the laptop there, and you won't follow it word for word, but you'll like tell your story.
Okay.
From like beginning to end, or like beginning to current. But the main things for you is going to be showing like where your current pain points are, because like you don't have a brand, you're still working, and it's like current pain points, end goal, bridging the gap with everything that you're going to accomplish between then, right? So it's almost like a my story before like the come up story.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like we'll sit down and do this again in 5 years, and it'll be totally different. But that's the point, right? Because what people want to watch is like the actual reality of it. People are addicted to like watching like
People like you more when you're working towards something, not when you have it.
Exactly. Like he said it best. And then what the short form will look like is we can take short form from this like whole entire video, but what the short form will look like is just taking it from what you do for YouTube for gym videos. So it's like you can do a full workout, and like that could be your short form. Like it just comes from the long form. So if me and you are lifting when you aren't working, and I just bring that thing every time like I have been, then it's super easy. All right, guys. So that's going to conclude this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed. Got basically Colton up to speed, who is completely new to this world, for what his content plan, his strategy looks like. You guys saw me break it down on the whiteboard for the My Story video, what kind of goes into that. The bullet points that we require, it's always going to be client specific because every client has different situations. But someone who's been doing something 8 to 10 plus years definitely has a story, something worthy of telling. And yeah, so that being said, we're going to sit down with Colton tomorrow at one of the old gyms that we used to train at. It's a private gym for one of our coaches. He owns it. So we both were coached by him when we both were preparing to compete in bodybuilding. So it'll be nice to revisit. You know, you guys will see it in the episode. Obviously, Adam will be with me tomorrow for it. We'll do BTS of the whole thing, set up all the lights, get Colton dialed in for his My Story. Obviously, pretty fitting at a gym, right? So yeah, we're gonna get that done. I know I didn't show you guys MJ's video today because it actually needed some revisions. So getting MJ's video fine-tuned before I show it to you guys, and obviously send it off to her. So with all that being said, it's going to close this episode. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you're interested in learning more from me, check out the links in the description. Love you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in tomorrow's episode. Peace.